Sekkas Light is another toy that people have been using in Mermail Atlanteans. If you have no spell and trap cards in your graveyard, draw 2 cards. Also, for the rest of the duel, after you activate this card, you cannot activate spell trap cards or effects except Sekkas Light. You can also banish this card from your graveyard, reveal 1 monster in your hand, shuffle it into the deck, then draw a card. Mermail Atlanteans is a deck that doesn't really need to use spell and trap cards. Virtue Stream and Abyssing Triana are often used after the game has already been decided on who the winner is. Most people know when they've lost this match and when they haven't, so they're not going to wait for you to finish your combo. They're not going to waste any time. They're going to move on to their next match. You can add a few spells that don't conflict with Sekkas Light. Call by the Grave, you kind of need it as an out to max C sometimes, and so Sekkas Light, activate it, chain Call by the Grave, so there's not a big conflict there. Only problem is if the opponent shotguns the max C before the main phase 1, if you chain Call by the Grave, you're going to have a spell in your graveyard by the main phase 1, so you're not going to be able to activate Sekkas Light that turn. Triana is a spell that doesn't necessarily conflict with it because you can always activate it before activating Sekkas Light and then banish it from the graveyard to shuffle 3 cards from the graveyard, and then you won't have a spell in your graveyard anymore, so you can activate Sekkas Light. But this does mean you're not going to be able to activate Sekkas Light at the beginning of the turn to bait an Ash Blossom. But you can definitely play without Triana. Your end board might end up having 1 less extra deck monsters if you don't have enough extenders. Another spell that can still be used with Sekkas Light is Abyss Scale of Mizuchi. This spell negates the first spell effect that your opponent resolves. It's more like a continuous effect. You don't have to activate it, and so it doesn't conflict with Sekkas Light. If a water monster is sent to the graveyard to activate a card or effect, you can use Mermail King to equip one of your Abyss spells, like Mizuchi, to Mermail King. So you're using a monster effect to equip it without having to activate a spell. You can definitely play a Sekkas Light without any of these spells just to get closer to 40 cards and to reduce those bricks. Here's a few Sekkas Light replays. This first replay we have Diva, so we're going to want to activate Sekkas Light first, bait the Ash Blossom, shuffle card back into the deck. Maybe we'll get a better hand here, and we don't, but that's fine because we fully resolve Diva, the opponent surrenders. Another match here, 2 Sekkas Light, we're activating the first one. They chain Ash Blossom to that, we normal summon the Neptabyss. And normally this hand would lose to both Ash and Imperm, but the Sekkas ate up the Ash. They don't have an Ash for that Shadow, so we can full combo. Now we go for Sekkas Light, they go for the Ash. Somehow they always have the Ash when we have Sekkas Light. We're going to shuffle the Greethies back into the deck, and now we can full combo. We drew into Teus, the opponent surrenders. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very interactive game.